Coach Chris Smelley's show brought to you by Stop and Shop Auto Sales on West 1st Street here in Sylacauga. And last week, the Aggies against Beauregard. To give us his thoughts, Coach, good morning. And
good morning.
Tough loss for the Aggies last week.
Yeah, Beauregard's got a good football team, but at the end of the day, we're not playing our best football either. Whether it's, putting guys in a position to be successful from play calling standpoint or defensively or whatever, to, guys just not stepping up and making plays when opportunities are there. So it's just a combination of things. So, this week our focus was on really just trying to improve who we are as a football team. Still got a lot of season left and a lot of things to play for and a lot of good opportunities down the road. So, really wanted to improve this week at practice and see how we can start playing our best football.
So the week has been good?
We've had a good week, yeah. Weather's been perfect. Attitudes have been good. Kids' mindsets have been fine. And so we've been, staying at it, coaching hard, and trying to improve every day.
Who's some guys who stood out against Beauregard?
It wasn't the best game for the Aggies, but we had a few guys that stepped up. Lionel Chanot, linebacker, played well for us on defense. Offensively, a few offensive linemen that had some better games and improved. We had a big run by Zachorian Chambliss for a touchdown where he broke a few tackles, a few guys here and there stepped up.
So you weren't real pleased overall with the game itself?
It wasn't our best game for sure. Beauregard's got a great football team, definitely, and very athletic, and also a pretty young team. But when you go back and watch film, you always see things areas that you can improve on. And so I've always kind of felt like it's never as good as it seems, and it's never as bad as it seems. Like you'd leave a Friday night sometimes and you're just feeling terrible. You turn on the film and, you're like, well, I guess we kind of played okay. And then, usually when you feel like you did really well, you turn on the film and watch it, and all you see are mistakes everywhere. And but that was kind of a game where it was, I felt like we didn't play well, and then we watched the film and just saw that we had a lot of missed opportunities to make it a much better ball game.
Well, tomorrow night you're on the road just over the mountain, but Central Clay County, one of the top teams in 5A, and has been for a number of years. It'll be a challenge for the Aggies.
Yeah, they got a great football team. I think that their legacy and history here, the last couple decades, it seems like, speaks for itself. Coach Danny Horn is a legendary coach that I've gotten to know a little bit over the years, and so lots of respect for him and the way that he runs his program and just the way that they play football. They play, hard-nosed physical football, kind of has an old-school look to it, and their guys are going to be in the right position and playing hard every single play.
You've seen the tape of the Volunteers, and any particular areas of concern for your club?
They're steady at every position, very athletic, skill-wise this year. So got a lot of different ways that they can attack you. Kind of some old school football, like they're starting.
Explain old school.
They're starting quarterback also as they're starting cornerback.
Oh, wow.
And then it doesn't matter who you line up against him. They played Benjamin Russell, and they've got a top 10 player in the country that's a junior, and he lined up across from him all night and played him and kept him in check, or at least through the first half. And so, it's just their mentality. They're going to come in and be physical. They line up and execute what they do on defense. They're not, trying to play a bunch of gimmicks and games. They're just, line up and play football. And so, so it's an opportunity for us to step up and try to match a level of physicality and improve, because any game that we're going to win this year, we're going to have to be able to play physical football, and definitely have to try to match that Friday night.
And it's a region game for you guys too.
Yeah, it's a region game, and Clay's kind of been running our region the last couple of years, and so if we're trying to create the competitive team that we want to have, we got to be able to compete in these kind of games. And so, like I said, we've had a great week of practice. This
Has
week's
your
been
expectations
about us getting better.
changed, Coach, from the early part of the season till now for this Aggie club?
No, I mean, we want to keep getting better and playing our best football, as the season progresses. And right now we're not playing our best football. And so, we got to figure out as coaches what we got to do to put our guys in position to be successful, and then get our guys playing at the top of their game.
We haven't talked much this season about your coaching staff. Who are these guys, and are they with you long haul, or maybe they've just been here a year or so? Who are they?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a few guys that have been around the Aggie program for a long time. Barry Strickland and Derek Carr have been coaching and Jeff Steers have all been coaching for a long time. We're also able to bring in some new faces over the past year. And one of them is Johnny Safford, who coached with me in Tuscaloosa for a couple of years, who had been at B.B. Comer. But just a number of guys. One interesting thing is we have 3 Stricklands on our team with Barry and then his 2 sons, Stephen and Lane. And so I love that family, and I love our group of coaches. We got a group that does a great job, that pours into the kids, that motivates them, encourages them, pushes them, challenges them, treats them right. But at the same time, it's a competitive group of coaches that wants to win.
Well, Sylacauga taking on Central of Clay County tomorrow night. Kicks at 7 o'clock. And Coach, good luck to the Aggies. 2 or 3 things that you see that we've got to do better at against Clay County to have a chance.
Yeah, got to be able to block up front. Got to tackle, and then just play aggressive football. They're going to come and they're going to attack you. You got to be able to respond and attack as well. Want our guys to go out there and just play fearless and go play free and play hard.
Some kind of things you teach them every day.
Every day.
Coach, thanks for being with us this morning. Coach Chris Smelley, the head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies. Sylacauga, big region matchup against Central of Clay County. Kick 7 o'clock in Clay County on Friday night. Coach Chris Smelley Show brought to you by Stop and Shop Auto Sales. More daybreak coming up right after this.